Hello everybody, this is Exploding Cakes here with a Minecraft video, and today we're going to be talking about how you can become better at PvP in Minecraft PC 1.9 and above. Now before we get started, there's 3 topics I would like to touch on. First of all, this is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm super duper psyched about this. Second of all, I would like to give my dad a massive shout out. He was the one who helped me create this YouTube channel, and I couldn't have done it without him. So I would love to give him a massive thank you. If he was here right now, I would give him a very big hug because I couldn't have done it without him. He was so much help, and yeah. And the third and final thing, right now I'm in summer vacation, which means when school starts up, I'm going to be recording probably half the amount of videos that I'm going to be recording right now, since I am in summer break. Now the reason I'm telling you this is when I go back to school, you guys aren't like, where are you, Exploding Cakes? You've only recorded 2 videos, whereas in the summer you recorded 4. Something like that. I don't know, but I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time, that way you do not like freak out or anything. But I think that's enough chattering on. Why don't we get to the reason why you guys are here? So, if we go down into this chest over here, these are going to be some of the items that you're going to probably want to bring when you're PvPing someone. So, as you can tell, we have all these items, and then we have all the different types of arrows. Now, you would probably want a sword over the axe, but there's some features with the sword and axe that I would like to show you, so that's the reason why I brought an axe. So this is the way I like to organize my inventory, and then, of course, you gotta grab some armor, or else you're gonna be dead soon, like, seriously dead. There's some people out on this PvP servers who have, like, full diamond armor. So, the first topic I would like to touch on is the new striking motion with the sword. Now, if you look closely, when I strike my sword, under my little cursor is a little sword thing, and it's a bar that replenishes it. Once the bar replenishes, that means that you will have the most attack damage if you attack something. You don't want to go like just spamming left click. You want to time your attacks, and that's the same with the axe, except it's a little longer, which is why the axe has 9 attack damage and the sword has 7. But I preferred the sword since it's kind of the same because they balance out with the attack speed. And this costs 3, that costs 2. So I'd much rather have a sword over an axe. And the second thing that I'm going to talk about is the shield. Now, if you look at the left side of my screen, I have this thing where if I hold right click, it'll go up in front of my face. Now this blocks arrows. I have a few skeletons down there that'll show you. Those are the zombies. Over here. Yeah, there's some skeletons. So when a player skeleton shoot an arrow at you, you can bounce it off your shield. Now I have the crafting recipe. It's right here. I'll show you that this actually works and I'm not telling a lie. So if you go in here, you can drag this along here, place the iron in here, and boom, you got yourself a shield. And these are really durable. And the third thing is potions and potion tipped arrows. Now one way you can use potion tipped arrows is you can hold it in here. Now if I shoot this, as you can tell, one of these arrows has gone down, and this is a spectral arrow. I will show you how to craft it. It's right in here. This is the crafting recipe. And yeah, then we have some harming and poison, and then just normal ones. I think these 3 are the most useful, because why would you want a healing one if you're shooting it at someone? It's like you're basically giving them a gift. Now we have potions here, and in this chest I have dragon's breath. Now this is something that you can obtain when you're at the end, and you just put it in here with a splash potion, and it'll make a lingering potion, and I'll show you what that does. But these are a few potions I like to carry around. Regeneration, strength, harming, and poison. These 2 are probably going to be the most useful because, you know, when you're battling someone, you definitely want to have strength. Now, as you can tell, it made that noise. So this is the lingering potion, and as you can tell, you got your bottle back. So if I put this in here, and I grab one of these things, and I splash it down on the ground, as you can tell, it makes this effect. Whenever I stand in this, I take damage, which I think that's a cool effect. So that's like the same thing with the poison one that I have over here, but you just get the poison effect. So yeah, I think that's a really, really cool feature. Now, one of the key things for PvP is having an organized inventory. This is how I like to organize my inventory. So I have my ender pearls next to my sword. So if I'm attacking someone and then I'm low on health, I can retreat away. And then I like to have my bow right here. And then I have my steak, my golden apples, my cobblestone, and then I have these 3 potions, because I feel these are the most important ones. Regeneration, strength, and poison. Because if someone's running at you, you can poison them, or something along those lines. Now, if you're in trouble, you're like running away from someone, you can use cobwebs and blocks to block your way. So let's say I was running away from someone, I could like place cobwebs along here, and then they'd get stuck, and that would give me a chance to run away. But of course, they always have the option of just breaking the cobwebs. But another option is you can be running away, and you can go like boom, boom, just like spam blocks on the ground and all that sort of stuff. Another thing that you can do is you can attack the player from behind. This will give you the very useful surprise element. So it's, let's say this armor stand was a player. I could be right here, and I sneak up behind him, and bam! I can like get the surprise element, which is going to be super useful when you are in PvP. Now, one other thing is get high ground. You want to get the high ground, so let's say that if there's someone down there, I can use my bow. Like that. I can just like shoot arrows at them. And of course, I'm in this base, which is pretty awesome base. I must give credit to the builder. I got it out of the Minecraft Combat Handbook, I believe. Yeah, in the PvP section. This is where I got it, and I added a few features like some traps that we'll go over. But yeah, another thing is you want to force the player into water. So let's say these ladders, like not the ladders, but let's say I was forced into water, then I would be like trying to swim up, and they could like just spam arrows, and then that would be a super effective way of killing me. But yeah, that's basically it for all those. As you can tell, it's becoming nighttime. I'm going to show you a few things with the striking motions with the zombies, the shields with the... what the heck? Oh, I took the shield out of my left hand. With the shields with the skeletons, and then, yeah. So, as you can tell, we have these skeletons here. I'll go to them after the zombies. So, I got the zombies in these little cages. So, as you can tell, we have the striking motion. And the way you know that you have gotten the most hits is if those hearts fly off of them. Now, I'll just show you if you spam it. If you spam it, you know, it's just going to take you forever. I learned this the hard way. I used to spam click, and I was in a cave finding a skeleton. I almost got killed. I was at like 1 heart. Now, the skeletons. You can, in the most effective way, see? It just bounces off your shield. Now you can run up. When you get up close to them, they'll start firing more rapidly. And then, as you can tell, we got that skeleton firing from over there. Now, if you're in a group of, if there's a group of skeletons and you're fighting them, you're going to want to try to get them off one by one. And as you can tell, my shield blocks aren't timed perfectly, and there's a ton of arrows all around here. When they bounce off, I have learned that it can actually hit the skeleton. So if there's a skeleton quartered in here, I'm like hitting it with the striking motion, and I block, it can bounce off and hit the skeleton. I thought that was a super duper cool feature. Now getting on to not PvP necessarily, but more like, I wouldn't necessarily call it basic stuff, but other stuff. So stupid not magma cubes, slimes. They're crawling all over the world in Superfly. It's super annoying. But yeah, you want to create you want to establish a base, which, as you can tell, I've established a pretty good one. And there's something that I like to use called the scare tactic. Don't get near me, creeper. So I have skeleton heads right here to show that I've gotten a charged creeper to blow up a skeleton. You can use that with the creeper head or zombie head or whatever else you have. And yeah, I also have a few traps. So that's another thing that's super useful, traps. So if I pour down this lava right here, this is a switch. Well, I've already told you. Spoiler alert! This is a switch that activates lava down here. Or did it? What's wrong with this? What? I thought I got the lava. Do I have lava in here? Yes, I do. Alright, so there we go. As you can tell, you heard the lava and you saw the light. I must have just like flicked it on for something. And yeah, this is a good way of blocking off your opponent. Now, I have all those on here, and there's another trap that you guys probably noticed. As you can tell, I have some dispensers. Now, if I push this button, you can hear arrows fired. You can have arrows fired. You can have potions. You can have fire charges. Whatever you want. But yeah, if like someone's coming through, say this zombie, you could go up there and like press the button. You could even like attach it to a button here. So if like the person's right behind you, they won't like do anything. And I will show you the arrows. So this is the spectral arrow. Come here, little spider. Hello, spider. Here he is. Is he? Alright. So as you can tell, that it outlines it, and it actually outlines it through blocks. So as you can tell, it outlines it there, which is a really cool feature, I think. And then, hi, spider. And then I will show you the instant damage ones. These ones are pretty cool, I think. Let's see, where is it? Here you go. There's another spider I can test it out on. And as you can tell, there's those particles that come off, which, as you can probably guess, it dealt instant damage. And then I will show you the poison ones. Now, I think these are super effective. All the potion-tipped arrows are practically like a potion arrow. It's super effective. If someone's running away, they have very little health, then oh no. Well then, be that way, creeper. Well, I guess, yeah, this might happen occasionally here, but yeah, if someone's running away and you know they have low health, you can just shoot a potion of an arrow of harming at them and you can kill them, which I think is really cool. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Like this video, please like this video if this helped. Oh, and one more thing. This is an automatic armor dressing station. It's like super cool and super easy to build. It's just a button and then it has armor in here. So if I take this armor off and I go in here, as you can tell, it dispenses a random piece of armor on you, which I think is cool. So as you can tell, I already have full iron armor on, which is pretty darn epic. And if you guys want to copy this base, feel free to do so. It's fine if you do. I don't really care, but yeah. Get away from me, skeleton. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if it was very helpful for you. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya. Bye.